Greetings and how you feeling? You got John Riggs here with the Lawnmower Man for the Sega Genesis. We did this one a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. And I want to give it another chance. Like, I didn't actually do it very thoroughly. I just tried cleaning it, didn't work, and I was like, it's done. And I just wasn't feeling my best self that day. But now I'm feeling a little bit better. I got like a rejuvenized energy or something. I can't explain it. I really can't. However, I want to give this one more chance. So we're going to open it up, see if we can at least replace the ROM onto a new circuit board or something like that with open cart surgery. We're going to try all the same. Now, I already opened it up. To open it up, very simple. It's a couple of screws, and this is the 4.5 millimeter star bit or security bit or game bit, whatever you want to call it. And this is what the game looks like when it's not in its case. It's just one big old chip. One big old chip. We can pop it in a system like this to see what it looks like. It's probably still not going to work, though, but we'll check. So you can put it straight into the circuit board like this. You just kind of have to feel for it. You'll know where it is, though. I'm using a Super Retro Trio 3 Plus. I think it works really well, especially if we're just doing quick stuff like this, and I'm not getting my legit systems gunky or dirty. My Genesis is proper, my Nintendo is proper, my top loader is great. I'm going to use this just for testing out games. So I do that. All right, it's certainly not working. First thing we're going to do is we're going to desolder this guy from this circuit board, and we're going to pop it onto a new circuit board. I'm using this Hako. It's an FR300 or something like that? Yeah, right here. Hako FR301, apparently. If you're curious about any of the tools I'm using in this video, check out my affiliate link to Amazon. It has a list of all the tools I pretty much ever use in this channel, ever. Let's go ahead and take the part just like this. You want to clean this when you do that, and my cleaning thing's way over there, of course. Same one I use for my soldering iron. But just, there's like some steel wool or something like that. I just want to... And this will come off. Will it? What am I missing? Did I not do all the points? No, it looks like I did. Okay, it did. All right, you can toss this. I also want to point out, this is a little late in the video to point this out, but this board, focus, is a Tengen board. And for some reason, with these Genesis games, these Tengen boards fail more often than they should. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping this is the case, and if so, hey, we got the game back. We can put it back together again. But I'm going to toss this. We'll just give it a shot anyway. I mean, it's already not working. We can't make it not work any more than it already is. And this here is a socketed circuit board that I made. You can get your own parts. I mean, these shells are available through Muramasa's website. You can get them through like a Mortov online games or something like that. Just search for Mortov. Muramasa has these as well. But then also get these socketed EEPROM boards, because that way, if it works, it's just to test it out. And it works. Great. Then I can take this out and put it onto a new board and solder it into place permanently. This is just a test to see if it works. I also use this in lieu of like an EverDrive. So I was like, man, I want to play that one game. I can put the game on here, play it, play through it, beat it, erase it, put something else on here. But, I'm not going to tell you that. Cool thing with these socketed circuit boards is they fit in just like that. It's already good to go. Let's test it out. Come on, work for me. Hey, it's a good sign. Okay, so it was definitely the board then. Where's my start button here? I know I got my massive stuff over here. That's why I'm never sitting up against the wall. I got all my cords over here. All right, cool. Yeah, so let's pop this out and put it permanently onto a circuit board. See, the great thing with something like this is now I know it works. I know it was the board and not the ROM. That way, if it was the ROM and I went through the trouble of like actually soldering into place, burning my fingertips, which I don't do, but go through all the effort, waste a board really, to put it in there, and it doesn't work. Then it's like super frustrating. So now I know it works. So I'm going to pop this out, and I have a little tool. Where is it? Here it is. I used to use a screwdriver, and then my buddy Alex Upton was like, dude, you got to invest in one of these. It's an EEPROM remover. It's so cool, so handy, because you can just do that. Just gives you a little bit of leverage, like that. A little bit on the other side too. And the beautiful thing about using something like this, you're going to be extra careful with the pins. You don't want to break those. Is because it was in the socketed place, they're already pre-bent for you. So you're good. You just got to pop them into place. I have a new Genesis circuit board I want to pop this into. Got my new board right here, and you want to make sure that the notch on this one, the notch is just a little indentation there. That notch matches up with the notch right here. So I got to turn it upside down. Oh. Was upside down. Gotta turn it right side up, apparently. Most games, when you do games like this, like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, but when you do that stuff like that, oftentimes the little notch thing is facing this way, but with Genesis games, it's facing that way. Let's solder this in place. And a big thanks to Game Dad, my buddy Chris, hooked me up with this blue kind of mat. It has like a little magnetic thing so you don't lose your screws. It's like heat proof, like the soldering iron's hot. Not going to do anything to it. Super, super handy, especially when you're soldering or working literally on your kitchen table where you also, where your kids eat your breakfast cereal and stuff. Again, like I said, this is already in place. I'll show you. Flip it upside down here. Try to anyway. Ta-da! Here's this, and all we gotta do is just solder these points together. I am using a Hakko. Starting to sound like remember that show? The show with Tim Allen. Not Adventure Time. Home Improvement. There we go. Adventure. Tool Time. Yeah, Home Improvement. Where like everything on the show is sponsored by, was it Buford Tools? Blueford Tools? It's been a long time since I saw that show. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, no, Hakko is not sponsoring these videos by any means, but it just happens to be the tools I'm using. Now that we got that taken care of, we have to solder in one of these. Genesis games are mostly like half a meg, 1 meg, 2 meg, 4 meg, for the most part. If it's a 4 meg game, you put it here. If it's anything else, you put it on the other side. Now this one, as we saw from the other circuit board, saw that right here, is, for something like Lawnmower Man, it's going to be like a 1 meg game. It might be a 2 meg game. I'm not exactly sure. It is not a 4 meg game. In fact, very few 4 meg games exist for the Genesis. However, 4 meg games could be used if you were using a bigger EEPROM, if you're making like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Streets of Rage 2 hack or something like that. But that's all you need. Gonna clean off the tip there to make sure that I can use it again another time very soon for more open cart surgery videos. Let's pop this in, and we should be working right now, right? Looks good to me. Yeah, I never actually really played Lawnmower Man for the Sega Genesis. I played it a little bit for the Super Nintendo. Oh, I didn't know I could have a choice here. I'll be Pierce Brosnan. Wow, 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 wow. You hear that? That's fine. Oh, pretty good graphics for a Genesis game. Whoa! This is for the Genesis? Dude, that's actually not bad. I'll play this in VR. Alright. And another game saved with open cart surgery, and I thank you for watching. In fact, a huge shout out to my Patreons. I haven't been able to do any open cart surgery videos for like a month or two because my editing computer broke. But thanks to my Patreons, I was able to use that funds to purchase a new computer so I can do more videos just like this. So if you haven't been a Patreon yet, consider being one. It really helps out the channel a lot. That money goes straight back into the channel, as it does for getting a new computer, for editing, as well as sending this out to one of the Patreons as a thank you for watching Open Cart Surgery. And I appreciate you watching. Got more Open Cart Surgery videos are always coming up, so thank you for watching. If you have any broken games laying around that you're just done with them, you're sick of them, you're tired of looking at them, my address is in the description as well as the About section. You can send them my way. I can do what I can. I can't promise anything, but I'll certainly try. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out more Open Cart Surgery videos while you're at it. You're awesome. Thanks.